Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for the new moon in Sagittarius 2022. For those of you who are new, hello and welcome in. We're going to be learning more about our own astrology, and then we're going to be utilizing the spiritual tools of the cards to learn more about how to tap in to that astrology based on what's currently happening in the sky. So I'll dive more into that in a moment, but if you want to learn how to get the most out of these readings, I do have a tutorial video for you that helps bring you up to speed with the intentions that I set and the little tips and tricks that I offer to you to get the most out of what it is that I share here. For those of you who are not new, hello and welcome back. It's so lovely to have you here. I'm really honored to be able to serve in this way, to be able to play with our astrological cycles and the cards to really help us to learn more about ourselves and to really make amazing leaps in our lives to the highest good of ourselves and the highest good of all. And if you want to support me, of course you can do that by engaging, liking, commenting, sharing, reaching out to me, letting me know what resonates, letting me know what questions you have. You can do that by donating. PayPal.me/devotedvulnerable, link is in the description, or you can sign up for one of my services at devotedandvulnerable.com/services, link is also in the description. So let's talk about new moon energy. New moons occur when the sun and the moon are in the same sign, at the same degree point. So the new moon always happens in the same sign that the sun is in. The sun moves into the sign of Sagittarius on November 22nd, and the new moon happens on November 23rd. The new moon will happen in 1 degree, 38 minutes. And this lunar cycle, most lunar cycles last 28 days. This one will last from the 23rd of November until the 23rd of December. So when we're talking about this guidance and advice for this lunar phase, we're going to be talking about this cycle period from November 23rd to December 23rd. So we're focusing on new energy, and we're focusing on new energy under the umbrella of the Sagittarian energy and archetype. The Sagittarian energy is the archer, the centaur, aiming its bow and arrow at what it wants. It's always aiming at truth and then aiming at other things as well. So if you want to learn more about how Sagittarius influences you and your chart, I recommend checking out my solar readings that I did for the solar shift into the sign of Sagittarius. The sun is the spotlight of our galaxy. As it moved into the sign of Sagittarius, it's spotlighting this sign, and we look at our own astrology to get guidance and deepen our understanding of how this energy and archetype shows up in our lives. You can click on the playlist showing up right now. That'll take you to those videos. The link is also in the description here. So if you want to visit that video after you're done with this reading, you can go do that. For this reading, we're focusing on new beginnings within the Sagittarian energy and archetype. We're actually going to be focusing on a new joy. We're going to be asking the cards to guide us to a new joy, a new beginning, a new expansion when it comes to the joy within our hearts. Sagittarians are optimistic, they're idealistic, they love to learn, they love to adventure, and they are very joyous in their nature. So we're going to be focusing on the joyous new beginnings that this new moon is going to bring us. We are going to be going to my new deck, the Starseed Oracle, to get guidance on where this new beginning of joy is showing up in our lives. I'm really excited to share this new deck with you. I've had it for a few months here, and this is the first time that I'm offering it in a public reading, so I'm really excited to get into the wisdom and guidance and beauty of this deck with you guys. Now, if you want to learn more about the astrology of this moment of the new moon, I'm going to recommend Pam Gregory's video, which will dive deeper into the astrological energies fully in play at the time of this new moon. It was a really great video that I watched, and I do want to link that video here and reference it to you if you want to learn a little bit more about the astrology. For us, we're going to be watching for the house that 1 degree, 38 minutes of Sagittarius shows up in our chart. Now, if you have no idea what that means, do not worry. I have a tutorial video that'll take you through how to enter in your birth data and how to learn how to read a chart and find a degree point like this. The degree point of Sagittarius, 1 degree, 38 minutes whatever house that's in for you, and again, that tutorial will show you where that is, that's the video that you watch. All of these introductions are the same, so if you're in the wrong video right now, no problem. Just go to the house that this 1 degree, 38 minutes shows up for you in your chart, and I'll see you there. So this reading is for you if 1 degree, 38 minutes of Sagittarius shows up in your 5th house. If you're already familiar with the 5th house energy, you can scroll ahead to the card reading. So the houses of the zodiac story represent where in our lives this zodiac energy plays out. So each house is ruled by one of the 12 signs. There are 12 houses, there are 12 signs. The house rulership starts with the sign of Aries and goes in the order of the zodiac all the way around the wheel. So the 5th house energy is ruled by the energy of Leo. So where in our life the 5th house shows up and focuses us on is everything to do with the Leo energy, ruled by the sun. It deals with fun and games. It deals with pleasure, hobbies, creativity, and the energy of the first child. So this is where in your life you're going to be experiencing a new joy because there is this energy of the sun and moon both showing up in this place in your chart. So wherever this was for you, the sun and the moon are here right now for this new moon in Sagittarius, and it's bringing this new energy, new hobbies, new joy through fun and games, new creative expression, and maybe even a new joy through an actual child being born. Let's see what the Starseed Oracle has to say about this new joy that we're experiencing in our house of pleasure. So, if you haven't already called in your spiritual support team, taken a few deep breaths, and opened your heart to receive the guidance that's most aligned for you at this time, I invite you to do that. Pause the video if you need more time. Wow. All of these have been really difficult to get the card out, and this one came out like lickety split. Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Love it. The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonic calls to us to wake us up and remember our own song. Looking into the eyes of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. You're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, and to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws, and to get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the 4 chambers of your heart to emanate in all 4 directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. Wow. So the journaling prompt that this card offers is, how are you being called to share your soul's unique song? I love this. I think this is amazing for the 5th house because the 5th house has to deal with creative expression. And this is really what I'm feeling this card is directing you to. Your pleasure is going to come from your joy. The new energy that you're being invited into is going to come from this permission that you give yourself to sing your song. Now, what I would recommend is I would recommend finding a song that sounds as close to a personal anthem for you as you could possibly find. And remember that when you're choosing an anthem, choose what you want to create, not an anthem that champions the pain of what you've experienced or gone through. Okay? It's a very big difference here. You can have an anthem song that shares your trials and tribulations, but when you sing that out, you create more of that into your life. So you want an anthem song that's everything you want to create in the world, everything that you want to see, everything that you feel in the depth of your soul you need to express. Okay? I just want whatever song you're called to is fine. I just want to bring awareness to the fact that the words you speak have a lot of power. And when we work with the moon, she is very potent. She will bring about new energy, new creation in your life based on the song that you choose to sing. So I want you to be very mindful about the song that you choose to sing. Ask yourself, do I want to cast that spell? Do I want to create that in the world around me? I have lots of songs. I have an entire playlist of songs that I feel champion the world that I want to see. And if you want help coming up with a song, I can share that playlist with you. I think it's awesome. Of course I do, because I created it. There may be another song that you're already thinking of. That's perfect. Go to that. But certainly allow yourself to sing your song. Allow yourself to sing a new creation into being, one that helps you reveal the beauty of your soul, the expression of your soul that feels joyous to you. You might even just put on some music or background music and just start singing your own song. You might want to actually just get into a space where you're by yourself and you just let yourself make noise with your voice, humming, singing, just allowing things to move through you, letting that channel through you. A lot of times I get into a meditative state and I just allow myself to sing, and I am always shocked by the beauty and the creativity and the wisdom that comes out of my mouth when I just allow myself to sing and I give myself that freedom. So give yourself the freedom to sing your song, whether it's a song that already exists and you're just singing that over and over again this lunar phase, letting that joy fill your heart. Sing it on your commute. Sing it while you make dinner. Sing it while you do the dishes, make the bed, put the clothes away. Whatever it is, make it a part of your everyday for the next moon cycle. From November 23rd to December 23rd, this is your song. Champion it and give yourself time to create a new song, to let a new song, a new energy move through you. Let yourself creatively express and follow the joy within your heart. I would actually tap into the joy within my being, and then as I'm feeling that joy, I would allow that song to take place. Any other creative expression that brings you joy that you could say was you bringing something into being into this world is also part of this message and part of the house of pleasure that you're being invited to experience a new joy in this lunar phase. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know what song you guys are going to be singing. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.